Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls. Let's go ahead and proceed through the new Londo ruins. Okay, well that was interesting. So now we've got the key to the seal. We just got to figure out what to do with it. There are more nooks and crannies in this building. And it's a bit of a maze. Yeah, see, there's somebody attacking us right there. And our transient curse might be wearing off as well, so we got to be careful. It may have already worn off. Okay, we would know. If he'd attacked straight through our shield, we would have known. Oftentimes you'll find yourself fighting and wondering why you're not doing damage or blocking. And if that's the case, then first thing to check is that your transient curse is still there. Okay, so like right now, I don't have the status effect showing up around my body, that aura. So I'll use another one. Whoa! It looks like we ducked right under. Yeah, we did. And it's kind of frustrating because sometimes these guys are too high or too low to do damage to. And that's where your different swings come into handy. Oh, look, see, and this is another thing that's frustrating. My face is on fire. No, we can't pick up this item. Not easily. I don't know any ways to. Hope it's not something amazing. I think we've checked the perimeter. Maybe... Here we go, here's an outside area. There's a ghost waiting for us. No longer. No longer curse bite ring. Actually come in quite handy during a battle later on. Curse bite ring reduces the chance of being cursed. That's our little breadcrumb we're leaving behind so we know where we're at now. Okay, so now we're on the other side. Just to clear up where we're at, we came from that way. That's that area up there where those guys were poking us with knives through the ground and ceiling. And this is a new area. There are some ghosts that are going to come at us if we come down here. It's likely anyway. One green titanite shard. Seems like a trap to me. Okay, good. No ghost attacked us. I'm surprised. And you can run over here without going through the building. It's impossible to talk to What's-His-Face, of course, without actually talking to him. Which means you have to go through the building if you want to have a conversation with him. But even if you run past this building, the ghost will follow you up here and try to attack you. So you can get out of range of them, but it's like at some point it's easiest perhaps just to face them. There's some items up there. We can try to get some of those. Rare Ring of Sacrifice. So I always have this feeling that I pick up more rare rings of sacrifice than regular rings of sacrifice. This drops, I believe, into that main room. Which we don't need to visit anymore. Thank goodness. Can we drop down there? Well, I guess we will. At the cost of a little health. But we got plenty of health. There's this elevator, which is currently stuck. And here's where we use the key to the seal. And there's a giant crank here. Alright, so you may notice there's some blue drakes out there. That's the Valley of the Drakes. So we've connected another area still. Now this elevator works. It'll take us down. Let's go ahead and pull it up here. And we now have access to the second area, while the camera spazzes out. We now have access to the second area of the new Londo ruins. Now we can come down here. Everything's wet and slimy, like it's just been wet. And we'll encounter some new enemies as well. Not to fear, but what's cool about this area also is that it gives us access to the very large ember, which we can use to upgrade our weapon further still. And a way to farm large titanite chunks, which is, well, these guys. Well, these guys mean business, so we gotta be sure we take them seriously. Oh, not able to dodge fast enough there. Well, let's go ahead and get that very large ember, if we're able. A lot of creepy ghost sounds around here. Okay, so titanite chunk, which is what we're going to need to upgrade our weapon. So we need about 9 or 10 of those, I believe. And we also need to collect the very large ember, which is eventually through here. Let's try to track this guy. Hey, man. So we got, I've attracted 2 of them, so we have 2 of them coming to fight us now. Be careful with that. I thought I had. Yeah, there we go. This turns into some sort of like weird circus. We're not in the safe zone yet, though. Let's not take it get too cocky. These guys dancing around cracks me up. Now we've got a new guy in there. It doesn't look too friendly. In fact, he looks kind of gross. He vomits on us and he puts out these exploding skull guys, which we've already encountered. They don't do any damage to him, I don't believe. We'll just run around and try to make short work of them if we can. As long as we keep his face away from us, he's pretty harmless. Okay, 5,000 souls for that, not bad. Not bad at all. And there'll be a guy hiding around back here too. Hello, come on out and play. May we have a chunk? No? Okay. I see. I can never remember exactly where the very large ember is, but it's somewhere up here. Hey, man. Oh, he was ready for us. What? Oh, our curse is worn off. Let's get that ready before we head back up. Explains why we weren't able to do any damage to him. Hello. Another jagged ghost blade. So it may not be a rare drop after all. Maybe it's just uncommon. Okay, we know exactly where this is. In fact, I don't want to be here. Let's go to the other side and see if maybe this is the way to go. Just checking for any items up here we might be interested in grabbing. Okay, not yet the end of the road, still going around. I think up here higher is where we want to go. I think it's around this way. Yes, this is it. Alright, so we're in this chest. Very large ember. We can take that to Andre Pastora and have our weapon modified further to level 14. Actually level 15 if we have a large Titanite slab, which we do have because we took on the stray demon at the asylum, Return to the Asylum. Okay, there's one more area we haven't covered yet. Actually, where am I? Composite bow and large arrows. So this is the Valley of the Drake, so we can actually get a nice view here. Unfortunately, I don't know where I'm at right now. I think I went up too high, maybe. Let's go down a little bit. Yeah, here's where we want to be. Because now that we've lowered the water, there's another area we can get to. There's another one of those large masses of goo that we can fight. Yeah, there's all this gooey sound going on. And then after we've cleared out that area, I'll farm for a bit and work on upgrading the weapon some, so that we can proceed to the battle with the Four Kings. I don't really want to go that way. In fact, I think I do want to go down here. That'll work. We have some transient curses in here. Which we don't need for the Dark Wraiths, thankfully. So the ghosts now are more of a nuisance than anything. So I don't know if these guys are parryable or not. I just tried to parry them. I thought I timed it, but maybe they aren't. Maybe I just didn't time it right. It's hard to say. That chunk? No. It's too bad. Okay, there's gonna be some ghosts here trying to interact with us. It's probably a good idea to have a transient curse activated just in case we want to engage them. But you don't really have to. What I usually do is run in here. There's gonna be another one of those blob dudes. I'm gonna draw out these Dark Wraiths, fight them separately. We might take on the ghosts this time, just because they're gonna be in the way while we're trying to take on the blob dude. So like a couple of hits staggers him, maybe. We really rebound off of that weird shield that he has. I remember the first time I played this, you know, you turn on the game and you get this cutscene with all the intro cutscene with all these weird names, and they're talking about these gods and creatures and things like that. I remember thinking it was just all a bunch of mumbo jumbo. And what's cool about this game is you realize from playing it that they're all actual, you know, characters that fit into the lore, and there is actually a connected lore. Some of it's a little obscure, some of it's implied more than, you know, explicitly stated. Nevertheless, it is all more than just mumbo jumbo, which I think is really cool. Another Titanite chunk, nice. That's what we want to see. Okay, so here's Blob Man. Let's go ahead and finish him off. I'm actually thinking, you know, maybe the ghosts that I'm thinking of, maybe we've already fought them. If this is that same building, and it is the same building. So normally there's a ghost right in this area that's kind of pesky, but he looks like he may not be there to bother us this time, which is good. He's blocking the doorway, so we'll just have to engage him kind of a little more fairly, I guess he would probably think. But not too much trouble as long as you kind of keep moving and look out for his vomit and that big pike thing that he sticks out of his mouth. And a lot of it's a range thing, you know, if you're a certain range from him, he'll use certain attacks. And if you back up a bit, he'll vomit on you, and eventually he'll spit out a head. If you give him a chance to, an exploding skull. We didn't give him a chance to. There's one lone one back here in the room. I think there may be one more Dark Wraith around here. Maybe not. Okay, but there's undoubtedly one back around this corner to the right. Hiding. He's being punished. He's in the corner. We all spent time in the corner as a kid. There's another Titanite chunk, so I think that gives us 4 or 5. Like I said, we need, I think, 9 or 10 to level our weapon where we want it to be. And that more or less covers the area. I think there may be maybe a guy right down here that we haven't fought yet. But I think that's it. Here's the doorway to the Four Kings. We'll be taking that on in the next episode. Here he is. These guys are really easy to get around and backstab. The trickiest part is make sure you don't have your shield up when you try, and you have to lower it a bit before you're ready to backstab. That's the mistake I kept making for the longest time. Okay, I think we've cleared out the area. There may be a couple of ghosts hiding here and there, but that's all the Dark Wraiths. And we fought the 2 blob guys. They don't respawn, so now it's just a matter of marching through here a couple more times, getting enough Titanite chunks, and leveling the weapon. So I'll take care of that off camera, and we'll meet you back here, or probably at the Firelink Shrine, and we'll make a mad dash to the Four Kings and take them on. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next episode.